This is Tom's girlfriend, and this is The Enthusiasm Project. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whoa. Do you see what I'm doing here? Yeah.
Because I talk with my hands.
Because that's what Tom does, and I'm totally covering myself with
this feels so official.
This like share song. Oh, so cute.
Let me double check. Hello, we're here with this pile of stuff, and I'll explain that in a second. I just want to make sure.
I'm vlogging too.
That sound. There's so much happening. I just want to make sure that sound is happening and is a thing, but I have no service because I have AT&T, which I've said many times is like not having a phone.
Yes, in the desert especially.
But I have no service. Okay, good. It looks like
great.
we're all synced up. Cool beans. Okay. Yes, this is very official. So I see Thomas. He's saying, Thomas is editing his first vlog.
Oh, yay! Hi, Thomas.
Which is cool because he's one of those people that's good at like everything he tries.
Oh my gosh, his videos are incredible.
Yeah.
He's the one who started that group.
He's the one that started our Discord group.
I can't, that is...
Which I talk about a lot.
Literally Tom's favorite thing is that Discord group. So, gosh, it's all because of you. You're amazing.
Yeah. So, speaking of amazing, this feels real official because we're in the studio that I built last summer for my school's broadcast, and it's where Heather and I used to do ShareSpark
TV.
When we started it last fall. So this feels official, but the reason that we're here is because literally this pile of stuff over here, which you can kind of see, wouldn't fit. These are not. They look like empty boxes. They're not. This is $70,000 worth of digital media tech, and I mean honestly, I'm not. I didn't buy it. I ordered it through funding through the program that I teach at the public high school where I teach. So this is all equipment that gets to be used by students at a public high school for digital media classes that I teach in the program.
Which I feel like he doesn't emphasize enough. These high school students as young as 13.
I'm at the start of 9th grade, yeah.
They have industry standard equipment.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
It's crazy. And because you have the freedom, it's his program. He runs the whole thing. So he can literally be like, this is the camera everyone's using. We need to get it here in this classroom so the kids can play around with it, create with it, all of that.
Yeah. It's
not just cameras, it's
everything. So you'll see there's some super cool stuff because like the opportunity to go through this much stuff and like it's the hall of all halls. It's one hell of a hall.
The hall of the halls.
I don't think that it happens very often, and so I figured instead of me just doing, which what I had done in the past for a number of years was I get these giant equipment orders and I would just like put the equipment away, and it's like, why not like kind of show it with people who might be excited about it? So that's what we're doing today.
Don't do that. You always do that. See, now I can tell you because this is not ShareSpark TV.
But I can also tell you it's my channel. I'll do what I want.
I know, but it hurts the ears.
Sorry. Well, there's going to be a lot of noise, so I apologize because there's going to be boxes and things going everywhere.
I don't have it here.
I don't know, because, again, it's just whatever. Basically, this is just like a haul, which is, from my understanding, what I learned about YouTube, it's not an unboxing where you take things out of the box, although there's one specific thing I really do want to unbox. We kind of already did yesterday. I just want to show you guys what I ordered. So this is $70,000 worth of camera, audio, lighting, tech gear. And this is probably the 6th order that I've received for this program in the last 2 years since we started it. So when we started it, we literally had nothing. I was bringing in my own cameras and stuff and like pretending that we had equipment and making the kids like, the reason you can't use it is because you need to like learn about it first, when really it was because there was no equipment. And then eventually like a big equipment order came in, which was a lot of gear, but a lot of sort of beginner level gear. And then slowly has been supplementing, going in different directions. This is an order I'm super excited about because it's massive, but also because this is where we got to really go into like we're really building out like the professional level of the program. Now that there's like juniors and seniors and kids who've been in it for a long time. So anyway, I'm
here to help.
Heather's here to help, and also because
and moderate
and to contextualize because she's so good at giving perspective and context. Yay. So here's kind of an example. I set one box specifically here.
We're getting into it.
We're going to get into it.
We're just going to do this.
Because otherwise we're going to be here all day. So this is one box I put here, but just to kind of give you an idea of the stuff. most of the stuff here was ordered from B&H Photo, and I promise it was all paid full price for, basically by the state of California and my school district. So thank you, Desert Sands and California. So anyway, what I learned, when you order a bunch of stuff from B&H, they tend to like put it in categories when they ship it to you. So this box seems to be mostly audio related things. So let's start out.
Oh, can we talk about how Thomas is saying, I wish I went to your school?
I wish you went to my school too.
Wouldn't that be cool if you guys were actually like teacher-student? I mean, you already are. But this New Zealand,
He's a teacher. Like,
collaboration is crazy.
Just fly over during the week, you know?
Renee says he's been waiting for this exact moment.
Yeah. Okay,
da.
well, here you go, Renee. I'll explain. Renee is one of my students, so...
And Pixel Tonic says the lighting is so cool.
Oh, yeah, this was all... There's videos on my channel about building the studio last summer. So, we're going to start small. Here's a couple things that we ordered first, which I think are quite important.
Joby GorillaPod.
I don't have, like, a switcher right here to switch camera things, but... It's little Jobies for smartphones.
Here, I'll go be Vanna White. And bring it up. Is this going to make myself to zoom?
No, it shouldn't. There you go. They're little Joby things. I don't know what this is. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Renee, you're here. So these are two Joby things. Little smartphone GorillaPods, because Joby GorillaPods are great. Being able to have them on smartphones is cool. And, you know, kids all have smartphones for the most part. This thing... Renee, who is here, we can put him on the desk. I don't have to stand up the whole time. Renee, who was in the chat, he was the one who told me to order this, which is super cool that I can have students just tell me what to order and we'll order it. I don't quite understand totally what it is, but basically it's physical controls that you can configure, and they're like modular, so you can put them all together like dials and buttons and things, and then you can physically manipulate the Adobe suite. Instead of having to click sliders and things, you can just turn knobs and slide things, and you actually... So it makes all those super digital programs a lot more like physical.
Cool. So if you wanted to like, I don't know, play with brightness,
you
could just turn a
knob. Or
knob.
color or whatever. Or you know, you can customize and program it, and they're all little pieces that you can build your whole like control panel however you want. You can keep adding to it. So
cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Are you gonna? I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do reviews on all this stuff?
On some of it, not all of it. But yeah.
You should have the kids do reviews as like projects.
That would be great. We will do that. For sure. What is
We got
this?
shotgun mics, Rode Video Mic Meet Pro.
Oh, these are the Pro Plus. Oh, cool. I was hoping these are the ones I ordered. These are the good.
He doesn't even know what he ordered.
I thought they were the old ones, but they're the new ones. The Video Mic Pro Plus, which turns on and off automatically with your camera. This is the one I have at home. It's the best because audios have video, and getting good audio easily is hard. And those Rode Video Mics, that's the way to do it. Here you go. Little peripherals. It's a Manfrotto tripod plate because we need lots of those.
Lucy Reeve says, "Whoa, there's an Elgato product like that, except it's for live streaming. Oh, it must be this."
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I need this studio is built for live streaming every day because that's what we do. But
you need.
I would like to have more like where I don't have to come to work. So I'm gonna open up a couple of these because I forgot I ordered these, which came in these super cool boxes. These are Edelkrone boxes.
Edelkrone.
Which I have never had an Edelkrone
Filmmaking
product
solutions.
Before. These should be. They're what I think they are. Yes, the Edelkrone Slider 1, which is a tiny pocket slider for your camera. But the way it's set up is even though it's really small, it still gives lots of movement. And so instead of having to have a giant slider set up, you can just, this is this big. You can also, again, they're modular. You can add motors on them, locks on them, cranks, all kinds of stuff, tripod heads. So they're tiny, portable, really high-quality sliders. Get those cinematic shots. So a couple of those. This I actually don't know what it is. So wait for those.
Here, can I open it?
Yeah. Yeah. And this is another one of that.
Okay. You can pull out the next thing while I'm doing this.
Well, I'll
get it ready for you.
The next thing are more live streaming things. So this is some Blackmagic products, converters, Here's an HDMI to SDI converter. Just when you need inputs, outputs to different systems, you need all kinds of stuff. Here's an SDI to HDMI. Basically any signal we can put into any other signal. What on earth?
It says Eclipse.
Okay, cool. It's the Red Rock mic. Okay. So it's hard to see here, but this is a Red Rock Micro, which I've wanted forever. It's like a shoulder rig, like a matte box. You put your camera on it, but it has like the matte box. You can put all your filters in it. It's got like handles. So when you see like on a professional movie set, they have like the big cameras with the big rectangular like filters on the end. These are the kits to set those up.
Dude, you guys, Renee, you guys be making movies. You gotta be making videos every day.
Yeah, seriously.
That you guys have this stuff. Seriously.
Because when you graduate, you don't have it anymore.
Yeah. Get that YouTube channel content.
Oh, I'm gonna save these ones for last. I'm gonna save
I
these
didn't
ones
get to
for
see
last.
what it was.
I know. I didn't want you to see what it is.
Oh. Zoom.
This is for Zoom, but I ordered a couple of these. Okay, this is for the Zoom H6 and H5 that we have. It's a shotgun mic that can go on to the audio recorders we already have.
Oh, okay.
So it's cool because they have modular tops. Then we've got 3 of these suckers. Oh, bam.
Oh, snap. Blue Yeti in the house.
Bam.
Where's the Yeti? Bajam.
And bam. And
Best mic ever.
these are the Yeti Pros. Some of these ones. That's the one like we have. But I ordered a couple of the Yeti Pros that also have XLR plugs.
Ooh, you got a black and white one.
I got all kinds of colors.
How cool.
I got a rainbow. But these ones have XLR and USB. So you can do all kinds of other stuff. Set this down here. And the last things that are in this box, there's 2 of them. But bam!
Da, 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 da. That's a 360 camera. Can I borrow this, Impact? I'm gonna do a vlog, 360 vlog sponsored by Impact.
Well,
I need to borrow this. I'm just gonna borrow this, babe.
You've done 360 stuff before.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna borrow it in the name of research, and I'm gonna show the kids how they can use this because it's so cool.
well, you were the one who was like, when I said, what should I order when I'm ordering stuff? You're like, get 360 stuff. Get start going into VR things. That was your idea.
You're asking me as a committee member of
industry
your
advisor.
Industry advisor. There you go.
Oh,
Definitely 360.
That looks ugly there.
What?
The trash.
Oh yeah. Let's keep it nice.
All right. So some of this stuff. I'm just gonna put in these boxes. Let's see. So that was one box. Let's see. What is Thomas saying? Those are so good. Oh yeah, you have the blue snowball. Heather and I each have this one, the regular blue Yeti. That's a USB one, and it's so good. And I ordered. There's bunches more in these boxes, but these ones are great because you can plug them in. Just like this mic is plugged in right now with an XLR plug, you do the same thing with those. So you can actually plug them into an external audio recorder. You don't need a computer to use them, which is pretty cool. Because I really love the quality on the blue microphones. All right.
Okay, while you prepare the next box, I'm gonna share this on my Facebook.
The next one, I'm gonna do.
Look, he's dancing.
I am.
Ah.
You know what? I don't even know what this is. Let's just see.
You opened some of them.
This was one box. I didn't open anything. I opened the shipping boxes just to see that most of the stuff was actually in them.
Oh, okay, I see.
Just to confirm delivery, because these came yesterday while we were at work and we were all at school. Oh, okay. So this, I don't need to open all of these. This is more of this. So there's several of these. What these are, I don't remember. I ordered a lot of lighting equipment because the studio we're in right now, all these LED lights and things I put in, and they're just RGB LED lights. They don't take any power and they don't take any, and they don't generate any heat. But the studio lights in this room, when they built this room, they put in 4 old school Fresnel super hot tungsten lights they're very warm in terms of color and they're warm in terms of temperature. It's so hot. So I wanted to sort of undo that. So these are bulbs actually.
Oh, so you're gonna redo them?
For other lights. I ordered a whole bunch of studio lights. I'll show you some of those. So that's what this box is. There's 4 bulbs per box, so it's light bulbs. But here's one of the examples. Okay.
It's like Christmas.
Oh my god. Christmas in Hawaii.
Renee's like, I'm legit going insane. Seriously, Renee, I can't wait until you get your hands on this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even kidding. I can't wait to see what you come up with.
So these are some of the nice lights. I really want to, there's this studio here, and then next door, I don't have another set, but there's a studio space that's kind of the same thing with like the ceiling, the lighting racks, and like the space.
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of an open, versatile space that can be changed. And I'm trying to get rid of these old school Fresnel super hot lights. So that's what some of this is. I don't know. Okay, these are going to be hard to like
Yeah,
show.
it's a whole thing.
But if you know this brand, Fluotech, these are really nice, cool color temperature and cool physical temperature lights, and they're huge panels. So we wanted to mount a couple of them in here to just have nice, soft, diffuse lighting that's bright enough to fill up this whole space, but doesn't make people melt and sweat and everything, because it's that's hard. So I have two of these. So here's this one, which I'm gonna set over here.
We're live.
Let's get back. Let's see. Oh, there's so much fun stuff. Oh.
Get comfy, guys, because we gonna be here.
This is a box of envelopes. We probably don't need to open it, but gotta have those administrative things, you know.
Are you serious?
You just need, class envelopes. I need supplies. Gotta send stuff, you know.
That's cute.
Here's more light bulbs. Here's more lights. This really is like Christmas. I'm gonna jump into something a little unusual. Oh, here we go. Renee will be all about this, and so will a couple other people if they're watching.
No, it's Joe. Hey, Mr. Buck.
No, it's Joe?
No, it's Joe.
He's one of the students who can use all this stuff.
Noah Bernard. I love your channel. Noah has died. Noah, he has been killed. No idea.
I'm sorry, Noah.
No.
We got this guy here, Launchpad Pro.
Aaron.
Yeah. There you go. So Launchpads, which is cool because you can use these for audio production, but you can also use them for video live production as well. Basically, they're light up pads. And
program
each pad can be triggered to a sample or a sequence or a command or something based on whatever software program you're using. And they look awesome, like, because it's all colors and bright. It's really an awesome live production tool. So we got that happening. Let's see. Let's put that over there. Okay, let's jump in. I'm going to jump into something really exciting.
All right.
Well,
I don't know what's more exciting than what you're already doing.
Yeah, I just realized that.
But do it.
I'm going to jump into this. I think Renee, if he's watching, knows what this is.
Cho LS. Hi, Tom and Heather.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. It's time for the Air Horde Launchpad remix.
Okay. Speaking of something that would require some air horns.
Oh my god, I'm like... Oh, I know what this is.
Do you?
I know this is.
Sorry, guys.
110% I know what this is. Wait, I'm gonna bet to myself.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I need a reveal on this one. I don't know, because this is...
Wait, can I peek?
This is probably the most expensive single item that was ordered in this order. Do you know what it is?
Wait, is that what it is? Wait, I'm gonna type in the comments what I think it is, because I can't see it yet. Okay, ready? Type.
Oh, no, 3D printers. Yes. Okay. Heather's on the right track. It's not just an iMac. It is the 27-inch iMac Pro.
Whoa! I don't know what that means, but
so this is
sounds really cool.
This is the new iMac that they just came out with. It's black, first of all, because it's, it's cool. 27 inches. This one has 3.2 gig, 8-core processor, 32 gigs of RAM, a 1 terabyte solid state drive, Radeon Pro 56 with 8 gigs of memory, 4 Thunderbolt things, 10 gig Ethernet built in. So it's basically like...
Is that going to be your computer?
This is my computer. This is my work computer.
Can I get your old one?
The old one goes to the students. Because we have a lab...
You guys are so lucky.
We have a lab full of 21-inch iMacs, the 4K ones, which are beautiful. But the teacher really needs... To be fair, when I ordered the computer lab, I didn't even think of ordering a teacher computer. And it was the sales rep from Apple who was like, don't you need a teacher computer? And I was like, oh, I do. I was just going to use my own personal MacBook. So upgrade to iMac Pro. This is a $5,000 computer.
First of all, hi, the Roamer. The Roamer has tuned in.
Hi, Roamer.
Let's see.
So I'm gonna.
Renee is going crazy.
This is my friend. I'm gonna move it over here safely.
Is it Tomas or Thomas?
Actually, I don't know the pronunciation.
Because I had a friend who spelled it that way, and it was Tomas.
I've always just said Tom.
You know what you should be called? Terrarium Tom. Terrarium Tom.
I did tell him one of his terrariums should be called a Tomrarium.
Tomrarium. Yeah, you need to have that, like, quick,
But see, he is all about everything. So
He's all about everything?
yeah, he's his channel's multifaceted.
Oh, it's not just terrarium.
So it's not just planting and terrariums and stuff. Okay. Whew.
Oh, it's the second way, yeah. Tomas.
It is Tomas. Oh, okay. Well, I'm Thomas. Thomas. Tomato. All
right, here we go. What's next? Let's keep going.
What's next? We're going to go down the audio train again. We're going to take
Look at this.
a bunch of these little guys.
I'm going to keep stacking it, and we're going to see where we end up.
Where we disappear.
Yeah.
These are Zoom H1Ns, which are small, portable audio recorders. These are great, especially for people who are just starting out with audio production. And the H1N seems to be better than the old H1, which we've been using. Because they're simple. I can easily give these to a brand new 9th grader, and they know how to use it and get good audio and stuff. Oh, here's another one. And then in here, we've got
another Yeti.
Another Yeti. Da, 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 da.
Dude,
we've got another Yeti. Da, da, da,
they're
da,
gonna
da.
make you guys gotta make some ASMR vids.
We're gonna have some crazy ASMR. We've got another Yeti.
Oh my gosh.
These are the dark blue ones now. And another Yeti. And another Yeti.
Oh, we're just gonna keep going.
Because I should mention too, all in all, I think I have 20 students. My class sizes usually range between 35 and 40. So this seems like a lot of equipment, but when you really think of how much stuff needs to get used all the time, it's important. And stuff needs to last.
It's so gorgeous.
Beautiful.
The blue one.
Oh.
I'm about you.
I have lots of students who are interested in audio production and like music, and some kids who've gotten really good at like producing music. So
I know it's the next Avicii up in here.
Started getting more of these things, little MIDI controllers and things. Bam. I have one of these at home, and we got one here, mainly so I can bring some of my equipment we've been using back home. I guess I won't open it. But this is the Korg Chaosilator Pro Plus. It's one of the Korg Chaos pads. It's just a cool sequencer looper. It's amazing. And I don't know of any school anywhere that has these for their students. So I believe we are the first in that regard.
Okay, you know what? Can you put some of the Yetis away? Because I want to show the diversity of your equipment.
Yeah. So I'll put stuff away if you want to like catch up on comments.
No, we're caught up.
Okay.
Tomas is saying, Heather, we can barely see you.
Here, we'll fix that.
Let's have one of everything.
Yeah.
Let's have one of everything so we could,
because we still got a
show
ways to
what's
go.
happening. I know. There's like 10 more boxes, guys. 10.
They're not all this full of stuff. Okay, cool.
All right, we're good here.
I'm gonna take this audio box over here.
Here, take this Rode mic and this.
This is why I needed Heather to be here today to regulate.
Yeah, I got you, babe. Here, these. All right. Now I got it.
Okay.
Get to the cameras, man.
Oh, I'm strategically doing this. I'll get to one.
Oh, we gotta have the Mac.
What Mac? Oh,
Yeah, we gotta have that somewhere.
Yeah.
Because that's just cool.
Ugh.
Here, could you put that on here in the front?
Sure. Yeah.
Hold
We're
on.
gonna do some.
I got this. It's coming.
Bam. Oh,
Dude,
wait.
that thing is huge. Oh, you cover everything.
Yeah. Here, we'll put it down here because then you can still read it on the top.
Okay, yeah.
As long as you can see what it is, so that we understand. Is Renee still there?
I think so.
Oh no, it's Joe. What's he saying? As we're watching this live stream, I can already imagine all of the videos I can see because those
No.
are people who can come in and use this stuff.
It's Joe. Like, that makes me so happy.
He's had
Which one's Joe?
He's the one who started a vlog and then it immediately he's like posted my first vlog and then it got like 500 views
Yeah,
and like
okay, I remember you.
everybody loves his stuff. You haven't seen the movie posters and stuff that are next door. We need to see those before you leave.
Okay, cool. But, you know, it makes me so happy. I mean, this is such a trip that your teacher... Your digital media teacher is unboxing all of this stuff live on YouTube, and you are a student, you're watching this, and you're like, I can go to school on Tuesday and play with it.
Yes. Including this, which is open because Renee opened this yesterday. So he knows what it is. But before that, though...
Oh, the Hendronics! Hello. Let's see. So, it's Joe's writing his ideas down. The Hendronics says, that is so cool. I love that you get to do what you love every day. Your students are truly blessed to have you and lucky to have access to a program like this.
Yes, and James, you live nearby, so your 11-year-old who will be at high school soon.
Yeah,
Just
dude,
saying.
seriously. I would totally send my kids here. I don't have any. We don't have
It's
any.
a free public high school. Could you do me a favor and pull this outer box? So here, this is something, I've never used this. Renee and I both freaked out yesterday, and we did open this one.
See, you guys are more techie than I am, so I don't...
Which is...
I'm in the market for a new vlog camera.
Well, here you go. This would be the perfect option, which is the Canon C100 Mark II.
That's a DSLR.
No, it's not.
What?
Let me show you. Let me show you this.
What is this
That's the-
textbook that comes with it? Oh my gosh.
So, here's the camera itself. Renee and I looked at this yesterday, so...
It looks
I'm gonna
big.
let you take it out of the thing.
It looks
actually.
big. It looks...
Take the thing out.
All right. Oh, what's happening here? Oh. What the heck is this? It's like I was gonna say it looks like a cannon.
It does.
What is this? I am so confused by this. Do you see this? Okay, I gotta bring it up there. This is like a camera I've never seen before. It straight up looks like a, you're not gonna see the light. Like a cannon that you shoot a cannonball out of. Look at this thing. There's no way I can go wrong with this. This is a legit video.
No, it's one of
Made
Canon's
for video.
cinema cameras, yeah.
Oh my god, look at this thing.
So Canon took they have a whole line of C cameras, which is for cinema, and they took basically a lot of their features out of their DSLRs and just put them in these, which are just for video. It comes with the 24-105 Mark II L lens. So even though this is a totally strange variety of camera,
Look, it has like a fan in here. This is crazy.
it takes Canon's regular lens setup. So any Canon lens can pop right on there. And then, which I don't have, it has a whole handle thing with microphones, and it's got this super sweet display that flips out.
Not a vlogging camera, dude.
What? No, it would be. You'd be like, hey guys, what's
Yeah,
up?
and hold it for 2 seconds and start freaking syncing. I like that the button's so bright.
There are record buttons everywhere on this thing. They're like, there's one in the front, they're
I
here. It's
see.
just, wherever you're touching it, at some point,
Can I
you can
ask
hit record.
what the price range is on this?
This is the C100 Mark II, which is actually an older one. So the price range on this, not with the lens, isn't too insane. I think it was somewhere around $3,000. The C300s, the C200s, those go up $5,000, $6,000, $9,000.
Renee is dying.
This thing is beautiful. Once we get the handle and the lens and I can't even begin to. Plus now it comes with a nice, beautiful new lens, which We always need new lenses.
The Hendronic says he's bringing his son to the workshop on Thursday, so he wants to see all this great equipment. Yes.
We'll include a tour.
Yeah. Yes! That's great. I didn't even think of that.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure I would have thought of it, but yes. It's official. Let's see. Cho LS says, I didn't know why I love your videos, man. Your videos are very interesting and positive vibe in it.
Thank you.
Do you know Cho? Cho LS?
He has been watching and commenting on a lot of videos lately, with really supportive, positive, good feedback and stuff, which makes me happy because the positivity part was a huge, important thing, and like.
Oh yeah, you have
video
no
on the
idea.
channel.
Those positive comments, it's really nice.
Yeah, I mean it's easy. It can get easy to ignore the negative comments. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
except for this one that really just still sitting with me. Still sitting with me. It wasn't even on YouTube. It was on Instagram.
what do you want to tell us what it was?
Yeah, it was because I posted a picture of me and Tom, and I was like, "Oh, move over, Jay-Z and Beyonce, the newest powerhouse couples in town," like as a joke, whatever. And it was a picture of us with our dogs, and then someone responded like, "Oh, yay! Now you could stop wearing your backwards hat because you look like a teenager." Why are you gonna tell me what to wear, yo? Who are you, man? Like, who even are you?
You gotta tell me what to wear, yo.
Ugh! That's just annoying. It's annoying.
All right,
It's all
yo. I got a couple other things here. These are just sort of hanging out. Here, I'll let you explain those.
All right, so the first thing is a Kenko audio digimeter, which
It's a light meter.
Oh.
So we need like to actually.
Oh, audio. I thought it said audio.
It looks like an audio recorder on
Yeah.
the box. I don't know if you can see the box there. But it's a light meter because learning how to actually control, use, read, measure light is kind of an important thing.
Yes, if you want to learn more about lighting, that is definitely not my forte. Talk to this man right here. You need to create your own online course. This is the Canon 6D Mark II. I can't tell you anything about it because I don't use these cameras.
That's the camera that I use at home.
Oh, this is what you
That's my
vlog
camera.
with.
Yeah, that's my main
Oh,
camera.
he loves it.
It's so good.
It makes, I mean, it really adds that depth to a vlog that I really wish I had with my Canon S110 that's like 15 years old.
Because the 6D Mark II came out last summer, super underrated, and then now is becoming a lot more popular. It's a full frame camera, takes beautiful photos, beautiful video, has a flip out screen, which for video is kind of crucial. And then also like the cinema camera, the C100 has a flip out screen, and also has really, really good autofocus. So the only downside is that it doesn't shoot 4K. I made a whole bunch of videos about that, why it doesn't really matter, because
It's fine.
there's not a lot of reason to really be doing stuff in 4K right now, really, other than to like flex. And this is also the one that comes with a lens, so it comes with the 24-105 Mark II, the new one, which is a great, great lens.
Let's leave that right there.
Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. All right, and then there's a camera bag. I think that one just came with the camera bag, but obviously every time I get a new camera, if kids need to check them out, they have to have bags to go with them, so there's always peripherals.
Are your mics, these mics on?
These ones aren't.
Oh.
It's just this one, so if it sounds bad, I can turn on the other ones. I just thought it might be kind of echoey. All right, guys. Let's jump in here. I think we got.
He's just climbing over a pile over there.
I am. Well, let's get this out of the way. Okay. It's like navigating. I have to figure out what direction we're gonna go through this journey. See, he wasn't lying. These weren't empty boxes. It looked like empty boxes in the pictures, but it wasn't empty boxes. I deliver on my promises. So these, there's 4 of them in here, which is the Rode PSA 1. It's a springy flex arm. If you've ever been in or seen microphones in a radio station that are on the big arms that move around, this is those. They can clamp or mount to desks and things. We have a whole audio booth set up that has a bunch of these already in it with mics, but Caleb Pike at DSLR Video Shooter was giving a tour of his studio, and he was showing how he uses these instead of microphones. He uses them for lights. So you can set up a table and actually put lights on them, and then just you can position your lights wherever you want. I thought that was super cool. So I got some of these so that we could set up some more versatile lights and stuff, especially for like animation tables, top down, like, you know, point of view things and stuff like that. So there's 4 of those in this box. They're great.
I was just thinking, going off of the mic, how come you should have some of your kids do a podcast?
Oh, don't worry. That is in the.
I mean, with
works.
Anchor, you know.
With Anchor making it easy, so we don't have to deal with just crazy iTunes stuff.
Yeah. It's so easy. It's as easy as Snapchat.
All right, guys. Got some serious business happening.
Tomas says your school studio is like tech heaven. Straight up, it's like better than Best Buy in here.
We're gonna jump into this box.
There's 1, 2, 6 boxes left.
There's a lot. So let's jump in here.
We're jumping.
Diving in to this box. Ooh.
Notes Joe wants to do a podcast. Yes.
You should do a podcast. This is the Sigma 24mm f1.4 lens. So it's a really good high quality prime lens from Sigma. One of the few companies besides Canon that I actually like their lenses or trust their lenses from.
I can't with the lenses. It's just beyond me. I need a point and a shoot, and that's it.
One day you'll be like, Tom, tell me about lenses, and I'll be like,
it's happening.
And my head will explode.
You're such a nerd.
But I mean, you got to think, and this is part of it. Like, it is super fun, but as
you know what? I have an idea. You should have your students host a workshop about lenses and then teach me.
That would be great,
cool.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say was, as someone who has to coordinate these things, you do have to kind of think, like, these cameras are awesome, but each camera needs a lens, each camera needs batteries, each camera needs a memory card, each camera needs a bag, tripod. Like, there's so many peripherals and things to kind of keep track of. So that was my thought. But yeah, you're 1,000% right. I love.
Yeah, like, why am I teaching the class on Thursday? I mean, I know why I'm teaching
It's your.
it, but yeah. Well, because Renee, I'm hoping that you can talk at the workshop. You got to talk a little bit about 022 Hero.
So this was perfect. Yeah, Renee.
But you should host, like, Impact should host community classes. That would be cool.
Well, this is kind of a good way to. Your workshop is a good experiment to
Yeah.
kind of do that, I think.
And then you should charge, and then there could be a fundraiser.
Yes. This is great. It's way better than a car wash.
Yes. Like, why wouldn't they teach, like, what they, and I could host a workshop for them on how to teach a workshop.
I like it.
So many cool things happening.
This is one of the things, because there's 13 days left of school till summer break, and that's where it's kind of like,
That sucks.
I know, I love summer, but I also like, come on, like, let's get back to it. Like, we've got so much to do.
Okay, so that's on video.
I know.
Yes.
She'll tell me that in November when I'm like, I just want the weekend. Like, what is it, Christmas break?
That's on video. It's on the record.
I mean, this is fun. It's very hard. Every job has its frustrations and challenges, but I recognize
you have it good,
this
dude.
is a lucky thing. But it's also, it's a lot of hard work to get something like this off the ground. It takes a lot of really great students. It takes supportive people. It's a whole team effort. It's not just like someone was like.
It was me.
It was all just Heather. But anyway, speaking of peripherals, those of you who have camera gear will probably appreciate just piles of batteries and memory cards. That's what's in a lot of this box here, is piles of batteries and memory cards.
The Hendronic said it must have been pretty cool to order all of this.
It's
He was
stressful.
so excited.
It is exciting.
He came home and he was like, "Can I show you the order sheet?" And I was like, "No, Tom, not right now." And he got so sad. I'm sorry, darling.
I did get sad.
I just was in the middle, so I can't remember what it was.
You were in the middle of 0 to YouTube Hero.
Yeah, see? Thank you. Tomas says, Tom, what is your opinion with Nikon? Oh, that's a very good question.
These are
Well,
all
can you
Canon
tell?
cameras. Here's my opinion,
Well,
actually.
I mean, Nikon, they don't.
Nikon does video and stuff.
How did you know what I was gonna say?
But they're not one of the ones you think of. When you think of video, right now, in terms of the video market, Sony is dominating. And in
Canon
the
and
previous
Sony.
order I got, which I did a haul video for, we did get some Sony cameras, and I actually have some that aren't here that are on the way. Some of the A7 IIIs.
I just turned my head and there's like
I was waiting for you to notice.
There's 7 gorilla pods just hanging out. You see? Can you see this? It's basically this.
It's that. There's a bunch of these because they're so
these.
handy. I want to make sure when students need them, instead of having to take a giant tripod rig, they can just grab a
You
gorilla
know,
pod.
I have the vlog where I unbox
seen
this.
And then you bend it.
It was the best, like one of the best parts of my journey. And you just have like 10 of them here.
And I have 5 more sitting in boxes.
Oh my god.
There's gonna be an edited, polished $110,000 unboxing video coming.
Oh wait, these are different kites.
They rebranded. So there's the Focus, and then they rebranded the Focus as the 5K.
Oh, got it.
And then I think they just took down the packaging to like save material.
Cool.
But it's the same thing. So
Okay.
there's bunches of those.
Did you finish your Nikon question?
No. Nikon. When you think of video, Sony's kind of dominating. Panasonic. I don't like Panasonic lenses. I'm a Canon person. I just don't like the way Nikon cameras are laid out. I just don't like the menus. I like the buttons. I don't like the lenses. Lots of people love them and do great things with them. So whatever tools work for you is great. A big reason too that I choose Canon, aside from the fact I like it, is having taught this subject for 7 years. Canon cameras and lenses last. They stand up to being like used by students and high school kids, and sometimes that means
says a lot.
not being treated super gently, even though the vast majority of my students are very careful with equipment. So yeah, the bunches of gorilla pods. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. We'll leave one out, and I'll put the rest back in the box. So
Let's see. Tomas says, I have a basic Nikon D3400 with interchangeable lenses. I have an 18-55mm lens, 3.5f, and I use lens extensions to take macro shots.
yeah, especially for like the small detailed plants and leaves and stuff and little tech things.
No, it's Joe says, you should order some small vlogging cameras because it's hard to whip out your giant Canon 7D camera in public without causing some attention. No, it's Joe. I have 2 responses.
My first response is I have them. They're next door. But Heather's response.
Wait, are you going to unbox?
They're part of the other one. It's the Sony RX100, the little one that I have. I ordered a bunch of those.
Oh, you were going to show it?
That was part of my other unboxing video, or my other haul video.
Oh, it's already unboxed.
Both hauls will be combined into one massive edited unboxing video that I think is going to be really fun.
But my response to that was, yes, you should, but you already did. So my second response to that is, no, it's Joe. You kind of want the big 70D because you want 70D.
He's been using a 70D for a couple months. And he carries it with him everywhere.
Like if you're vlogging in public, it's actually like you don't want to be inconspicuous. I've found, right?
You actually, at a certain point, you want the attention.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You're own it. You're a YouTuber, own it. And so far my experience has been everyone who comes up to me, everyone's gonna raise eyebrows, but the ones that come up to you, they will end up being a subscriber, like almost every time. You should teach your kids how to print out business cards.
Yes, I know. We get on that. We get into resumes. We're
Let me tell you how to teach your
baby
class
steps here, because there's also like
I have an online course. I know how to teach.
let me tell you about when you have kids who are kissing the fire extinguisher and kicking chairs and stuff. So it's not all.
You are so great.
It's
You have to put up with all
there's
this.
the life part that gets in the way. I was gonna say a thing and I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, this morning. No, at 6:30 this morning, you were riding your boosted board down the middle of the street with a bright neon safety vest on and your vlogging camera.
Straight up.
So
I was on the way to Walmart to go get some milk.
an oatmeal.
Yeah.
So at a certain point, you really don't mind the attention. It's not even that you just don't notice it.
Renee says Heather be innovating out here. Woot woot. Panda Bro.
Oh, that's Aaron.
Aaron, is this... Which Aaron?
This is Launchpad Aaron. I don't know if you saw this earlier, but there you go.
I thought I said your name
I don't know if he
when
was
we
here.
whipped that out.
So let me finish with this box, because there's some exciting things in here. There is a Canon 80D, not ADD, but the 80D with 18 to 135 lens. just a great. That camera's like very much designed for video. There's another one as well, so a couple of those. Keep one out, keep one in here. Canon 10 to 18 millimeter lenses. So basically the 80D, the 70D, and the 10 to 18, those were the cameras that like Casey built his channel with, the camera lens that he used for like his first 3 years.
The 80D?
The 70D, the 80D, and then this lens. So every time he was like smashing a lens and breaking it and having to go buy a new one, it was the 10 to 18. They're just really good wide angle lenses with really fast autofocus. So a couple of those. Actually, here's another one. But we got to go on the higher end too. So here's a Canon 24 to 70 2.8L version 2. This is a very expensive lens, a very high quality lens for both video and photo. Here is another 24 to 105 Mark II. So this is the same lens that came with the 6D Mark II and the C100. It's just one by itself. Because once kids get into lenses, like that, it becomes a big deal, like getting the lens that they need for their projects and stuff.
The Hendronic says he's a Nikon D90, inherited from his dad, and he hates it. He wants a Canon and a point and shoot.
I'm not, I don't mean to like, I'm not saying Nikons are bad, and I don't want anyone to feel like their Nikon isn't good.
It's just a personal preference.
Yeah.
Whoa, be careful, babe. But you know what? You should show, I don't know if you've ordered some, but you should show the vlogging point and shoot camera that you recommend.
Yeah.
You can do it after.
I'll talk about it in a sec.
Oh, hello. Renee says that you need to order some cardstock for the resumes.
I do, actually. That I can just go buy. That's not... We can go get that. We don't need to go order that. This is
I'm just going to build a mountain
stuff.
here.
Oh! We don't need to do anything super crazy, but we have one of them, but I need another one because kids are starting to like it. The GlideCam HD4000. It's a not motorized, it's an old school weighted Steadicam GlideCam stabilizer.
Oh, I think that's the one that little Tom had.
They're great. They're a pain in the butt to balance once you get them there.
Oh my god, it takes forever.
There's no electronics, so there's no batteries, there's no motors, it's just gravity. And they're great. All of the weddings that I've been shooting, I've been using this, and they're fantastic. So we'll keep that.
Oh yeah, there.
Here.
Use the, yeah.
These are the empty boxes.
I'm starting to get buried. This is...
I'll go through this one real quick. This is a box that's just filled with ink for the giant Canon photo printer, or the large format printer that
Which,
we
if
use.
you haven't seen that video, it's one of my favorite of Tom.
It's called Unboxing the Largest Photo Printer Ever. This is what one of the ink cartridges looks like. It takes 12 of these. They have a handle, and you have to jam them into the printer like a gun, like you're loading a literal cannon. But we've been printing so much, we need more ink.
This is so cool. Isn't this cool? You know, honestly, if I were one of your kids, I would just be like, my ADHD would be like, I don't know where to start.
That happens to me.
It's like a buffet. Like, where do you start? You know, do you start with like the pastas? The prime rib? I don't know.
That's my job, to guide.
Yeah, you're like, let me show you.
So we ordered one of these earlier this school year and have been using it quite a bit. And
Do you
so
need
this was another
help?
one because it's great.
Are you good?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
This is a Dracast. It's a 3-light kit, and it comes with these super nice boxes. Each light has a stand, and oh, these are different ones. These are the different ones. Oh, it's a 3-light kit, but this is even better than I thought it was because each of these 3 lights actually, bam, it's actually they're folding lights. So you can like angle your lights and change the brightness and the color temperature. I really love Dracast lights. And they're all LED so they don't get hot, and you can change the color temperature on them. And how cool is it that these lights fold up?
I mean, it's really cool. I just,
Oh.
I suck at lighting.
Well, let's talk about lights real quick. Because there's also... One of the great things about doing this is I can also use this to sort of like products that I'm really curious about. We can use here, and then if I find out they're really good, then I can buy them for myself. One of those products is somewhere over here. Can't even find them. Well, we'll get to that. Let's see what this is. This is more Dracast stuff, so this is more lighting. I need the scissors. Are the scissors?
Oh, here. Bajam.
Safety. Lots of people, which I think I would like to try. Aperture lights are really, really popular and really high quality. But I've been a huge fan of Dracast lights for a long time. Oh, I think I know which ones these are. Oh. Speaking of just really good lights. Oh, this is actually not the one I thought it was, but it's great also. Jam.
Oh my god!
Look at
That's
the size,
huge!
Look at the size of this ring light.
Dude, this is massive.
Oh. So you got two of those.
Oh my god. Look at this.
Those are going to be glorious.
Why would... This is crazy. Why do you need a ring light this big?
To light bigger spaces. To brightly light big spaces. And multiple people too.
Oh my gosh.
Because we also do like photo shoots and then client work and then, you know. I love that these lights come with cases so that way it's easy to transport them and like keep them safe. It gets big points for me. So I have two of these. Bonkers. Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry. Noah says, do you like 3D printers? Are you reviewing a 3D printer?
I love 3D printers. I 3D print all the time. We have a 3D printer here. My school has an engineering program that has lots of 3D printers. They just ordered 5 Prusa Mark IIIs. And so that's like what they really focus on. I kind of do it for fun a little bit in my program. But personally, I love them. There's lots of 3D printer reviews and things on my channel. On Tuesday, I think the video I'm going to do is actually about glass beds that somebody sent me for the Monoprice Minis, the Delta and the Maker Select. So, yes.
Renee shared your enthusiasm for the Dracast folding lights. He said, yes, they fold. Oh my gosh, that's delightful.
Delightful.
Yes. Tomas says, okay, Heather, my vlog publishes in exactly 19 hours and 35 minutes. Why does it take that long?
I think he's scheduling his release schedule. He's scheduling it based on his release schedule. Here's a couple of these. Ow! Woo! Pinched my finger really bad.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Bam. More Dracast lights.
Okay. Yeah, they're okay. I don't use them, but Tom uses them, and if you see the look of Tom's videos...
Well, actually, my main light at home is this cheap $85 Amazon light, and I have a small one of these.
You use one of those, yeah.
Yeah, it's a small one I got on Black Friday, and I love it, because look how thin this is. I don't know if you can totally see. It's super thin, and they're super bright. You can change the color temperature, change the brightness. They can even run on batteries.
And they're really soft. It's just a little
They give
light.
a nice diffused light. They're
Yeah.
really, really great. And like, I mean, seriously, look how just thin and out of the way this light is. It's beautiful. So there's a couple of these here. And I'm so excited to have some nice, beautiful lights. At my old school where I taught, we had the oldest lights, and I never got new ones. And they were like, basically these, but bigger. These really hot studio lights. Which would like shock you and burn you and stuff.
Oh.
And so it became really important
To
for
get
me to have nice,
legit light.
I appreciate good lights.
Tomas uploads every Monday in New Zealand. So every Sunday afternoon for us.
Ah.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Ooh, more Dracast lights. A couple of these little like, it's sort of the same thing I just showed, except it's rectangular instead of circular. And they all come with beautiful bags. I'm not gonna lie, the blue metal on these is
I know.
also...
That's so seriously, I'm like, you picked that because of the blue metal.
It didn't hurt.
I don't know if you could tell that Tom's favorite color is blue.
Yes, it is. Okay, so there's a couple of these guys here, so we should be good on lights for quite a while now. Barreling right along. I have one box on saving to the end, which we actually might be kind of close to.
Oh, wow.
We've got these big.
It only took an hour.
That's not bad. I don't even know. Oh, okay. Boxes of light stands and things, so we don't need to open them. They're just really handy because you have all these lights. Some of them come with stands and some of them don't. Light stands. Lots of them.
I don't know how you, like, remember all the stuff that you have. Do you write all of this stuff into your curriculum? Like, okay, guys, today we're going to be talking about, I don't know,
Yeah, well,
This-
it all
this-
goes.
keyboard thing.
It flows. I mean, like, so like the MIDI controller, I wouldn't do a whole class lesson about that. But for a handful of kids who get really interested, especially their sophomore, junior year,
Yeah.
into audio production, I would start pulling them aside and bringing those things out and showing them, like, hey, here's this, here's kind of how to use it, and then they kind of like run with it. So, you know,
Yeah,
every
'cause
kid
that was-
doesn't know everything about every lens, but it's a very personalized program, I guess is what I should say.
Which is so cool.
That's a big point of
That
it.
is a huge component to your program. That it is so. It's like, hey, I want to do vlogs, or hey, I want to do podcasts. You can help them.
Yeah, you can actually do those things that you want to do.
That's so crazy, dude.
There's something.
The Hendronics says, Tom, put together a gear list from essential to luxury in order of necessity for new YouTubers, vloggers.
I mean,
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you should do one that's like, okay, I've got a $200 budget, a $500 budget, $1,000, $2,000.
it depends on what your goal is too, because some people like you're not really into
I
lenses
spent
and
$50
stuff.
bucks.
When you bought your Yeti mic,
I know, but for vlogging, like
Oh.
$50. Literally,
the-
it was the Joby. That's it.
because you already had the camera.
I already had the camera, I already had my laptop, and I use iMovie. So,
and that's just,
but that's my thing. I would see. I'm just
but
not.
your videos are super high quality though. They look great.
Yeah, so that's why that's what Tom said. Like, it depends on your style, you know, your needs. Because I'll tell you right now, I will never pick up a lens. Okay, never say never, but it just stresses me out to be on my boosted board, holding that much like.
Yeah, it stresses me out too.
Yeah, and you have your lens, and then it's just another thing to think about, and I just boom. Do you know how easy this is? Look, I'm recording.
Hello, she's recording. She really is. But it's important to remember, one, for me, also the lens stuff, that's part of it. That's part of the pleasure. Like, I love that stuff. Also for doing client work and things. So if you're going out and you're actually photographing an event, or you're doing like not just a vlog, but like an actual production or a client piece, or you are a student who's creating a film, like more of a narrative.
Yes.
Then you get into beyond, you know, this isn't just, this is what you need to vlog. A lot of this stuff can be used for that, and I hope it will be used for that, but it'll also be used for many, many other, you know.
Yeah, and then it's like, then you gotta factor in, you know, are your videos where you're just sitting in front of the camera doing cooking tutorials, makeup tutorials, whatever, or are you outside most of the time, or, you know, all that stuff factors into all the gear. But still, there's something to be said that you have a whole 200 beta testers,
Oh, yeah.
essentially. You know, you should make that list based on them.
Yeah. And what actually lasts and doesn't
Yeah.
last and stuff. Yeah, for sure. And I can always, like, people, I can always help people out with their budgets, but it'd be cool to have something like, I should make like a series of videos, like best vlogging setup, $500.
Yeah.
Best $5,000 vlogging
Because
setup.
because what you have is like you can play with all of this equipment.
Yeah.
People only buy one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing this video
You know,
and all these things, because
people
not
buy
everyone gets
one,
to
and
do
you
this.
have every camera. You could actually be like, okay, I'm gonna tell you which one I think is the best.
Yeah. So yeah, keep those ideas coming my way. I think what I was looking for,
What are you looking for?
there's a couple boxes over there of tripods and things. They're Manfrotto tripods. They're just big. I'm not going to take them out of the box. There was something, it's in here somewhere. I ordered these 3 lights, and that's what these bulbs that we opened at the beginning, that's what they're for. They're these giant, I don't know what, they're not dome lights, but they're like cylinder light, drum lights. That's what they're called. They're like probably about this far around, this tall, and they're just super diffused drum lights that have tons of bulbs in them. And so you can hang them in a studio space like this. Again, they don't produce any heat, and then they're just super bright, diffused lighting. So I want to.
I have a question. Why do people still get the heat lights? I mean, is there a reason?
The reason in here is these aren't even TV. These are stage lights. Like the reason is because when this building was built about 1.5 years ago, and the studio space was literally. Whenever they designed it 8 years ago before it was built, they were like, oh, there needs to be like a room for them to do like the news. And so they just built this empty black room. And then someone was like, we need lights. Just put whatever they put in the theater in there. Like there was just no thought put into it.
It's so hot.
Because it's so hot. And then also I had to re-white balance these cameras because these lights are super orange and yellow. They don't look natural really. And they're so hot and they take up so much power.
Tomas is leaving.
Okay, well.
Great live stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Adios. This is the last box anyway, so we're nearing the end. I saved a couple things that I was excited about. There's a lot more audio recorders in here. The Zoom H2N, which is a really cool, it's almost like a very tiny Yeti, is basically what it works as. Some more Edelkrone stuff.
This is cool.
Oh, this is an Edelkrone pan tilt head for tripods and things, and for those sliders.
It's heavy.
I like their stuff. Some adapters, some MacBook USB-C adapters. I ordered some MacBook Pros, which aren't here yet, but we will need these. So they just didn't come with this order, but there's some MacBook Pros on the way. These last 2 things over here.
Some MacBook Pros on the way.
Have a couple of the Zoom H6s. There was a shotgun mic from way at the beginning that I said was for an audio recorder. This is basically I can kind of see.
Oh, here it is.
This audio recorder by itself is basically like an audio studio. Yeah. And then you can, the head of it can pop off and you can put on different microphone attachments. So it's really versatile. But look how this thing is set up. It's like, you get like 4 channels. You can plug everything in. It's got a screen. So if you want to do like a podcast on the go, this is what you can do. And then last but not least, the reason I saved these till the end is because they're relevant to a video that I made a while ago about the Canon 16-35, and I didn't realize I ordered one of these a while ago. I got it in. I'm really excited about it, and I didn't realize I ordered 2 more, which is the Canon 16-35 f2.8 version 3. So if you watched my Canon 16-35 millimeter video, these are the $2,000 expensive ones. So each of these was $2,000. They're so nice though. My video from this week,
Where look at you nerd out. Look at him nerd out.
The Make an Impact video, I tried it with one of the other ones, so half of it is filmed with that one, and it is like, it's so sharp. It's such a good lens.
You're so excited.
It was so good.
Haj Vlogger says, what's happening, people? Love from Scotland.
Ooh.
Scotland in the house. Basically, this is Tom, if you're new to this channel. He's a digital media production teacher for high school students, and he's unboxing $70,000 worth of tech equipment and digital media equipment for his students to use in his IMPACT program, which is the Institute of Media Production of Creative Arts Technology. Did I say that?
The Institute of Media Production Arts and Creative Technology. But even I got it wrong in my video from this week. So
Did you really?
It's in the video. I said it's the digital media. Wait, I couldn't remember. So that's basically. So this is about $70,000 worth of stuff, which now I have to go like put away and lock up safely. I have another $44,000, something $40,000 that I did an unboxing stream of like a month ago, and then I'm going to do an unboxing video, like a polished, edited one. So it'll be like 5 minutes long, but it'll be really cool, quick. Like you can actually see all the things out of their boxes and how they're used and stuff. So
I have a question.
yes, ma'am.
If some of your viewers wanted to check out some of the work that your students produced with all of this equipment, where can they go?
The best place to go if you're curious at all is, and I'll edit this to put a link in the description, is ihsimpact.org. That's the program website.
ihsimpact.org.
Yep. That has everything. You can also look up KIHS Broadcasting on YouTube. That's our channel where we do live stream broadcasts every day. If you're not part of our school community, that might not be interesting, but we also upload like other videos and things there. And then honestly, the other part would be how good the students are at marketing themselves, because a lot of it is they create their own stuff for their own projects and things. They do a lot of work for clients as well, but so a lot of it is on wherever they choose to put it and whatever they use it for. So
cool.
That's that. Whew. What a mess. I'm gonna pan this camera over just.
It is a mess in here. I already know. This is Tom. We're alike in this way. We're stressed when we see mess.
Yes.
So I already know he's thinking, gosh, I can't wait to clean this up and organize it all and put it all away.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a mess in here. We're gonna take some trips to the recycling bin.
Yeah.
But that's that. So
Bye, Hendronics.
Bye, Hendronics. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm gonna be doing all kinds of comparison and review videos for a lot of this stuff to kind of answer people's questions about it. That'll a lot over the summer break. So if you saw anything today that you're super curious about, let me know, and that way I can focus on that first, maybe. And that's pretty much it. I really appreciate it. Where are we at? I'm edging up on 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. Which is crazy because school ends in 2 weeks, and I started this school year with 0, and we ended with 1,000 in a live stream and kids starting their own channels and stuff like that. So, and a big part of that was because of Heather. So.
Well, you're amazing. I mean, you had it in you. You just need to share spark.
There we go. So thanks so much. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it. Let us know what you think in the comments. Check out the other videos. I promise I try really hard to make them good and entertaining. Even if they don't sound like something you'd be interested in right away, check them out because they're probably fun. And
that's
that's probably it. So see you guys next time. We're going to clean all this stuff up. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to go shut off the thing.
Yeah. Remember the Share Spark days.
It is the Share Spark days.
I know.
I had to go share my story. Where can people find you, Heather?
Oh, you can find me at Heather Just Create on all of the things. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all of the things. Also at heatherjustcreate.com. Bye.